Hi everyone, my name's Niki. I wanted to give an update of just what God's been doing in my life. 3 to 4 weeks ago we had the Chad from America. He came to our church and was sort of ministering under God's power there, and many people were getting healed, which was just so cool. And it was during that service that Chad just sort of said, you know, I believe God wants to heal and grow out some legs. And he said, you know, if you've got a leg that's like, you know, shorter than the other, come up the front and we're going to pray for you. So just a little bit of a background in regards to my leg. I actually have, my right leg is 10 millimeters shorter than my left leg. So I went up the front and they started praying for me, and it was just amazing to see. Yeah, you could just see my leg just begin to grow out. God totally healed my leg that night, and it's been really good since then. I haven't got any pain in my hip, which is sort of was an area that I'd get pain in. When I touch this hip, it's actually sore all the time.
It's sore all the time?
When I touch it, yeah, I push on it, but I'm pushing on it and there's no pain.
There's no pain at all. There's no soreness at all.
From that Sunday night service, that following week, I then went back to my chiropractor, and I kind of said to him, you know, look, I believe God has healed me. I believe that God has grown out my leg that was shorter on the right hand side, and I said, you know, can you tell me what you think? And so with that, the chiropractor was kind of like, oh right, okay. So so he then checked things out, and he sort of came back to me and said, well, yeah. He said, there is actually no difference between your two legs now. They're exactly the same height. They're the same length. He said, yeah, you can't tell that there was ever a leg that was shorter than the other. And I was 154 centimetres, and I'd actually grown by 2 centimetres, so I'm now 156 centimetres. And so what actually happened was when they were praying for my legs to grow out, my right leg actually started growing, and it actually overshot. It went taller than my left leg. So then Chad stopped and said, okay, do you want to be taller or do you want to be shorter? And I was like, oh, taller please.
Yeah. Her right leg was shorter than the other. Now it's about a good couple centimeters taller. So you want to be taller, right? Yeah. She's like, yeah.
With that, yeah, the other leg started to grow out to be the same length as the right leg, and so they were then at the same length, which was very cool. But yeah, I hadn't sort of really thought about the fact that, yeah, my pants would be too short now. So yeah, just over the next couple of weeks I was sort of sharing what God had been doing, and just that He had grown out my leg. And I spoke with, I was talking to it with my mum, and she sort of said, oh well, actually she had a leg that was shorter than the other. And I was like, oh yes. And I said, well, you know, we'll get God to grow it out for you as well. And so with that, we just we sat down and just sort of started praising God, and then we asked God to grow out her legs as well. And we were both sitting there watching, and sure enough, yeah, her leg just started to move, and we're just like, oh wow, they're growing out. And I just want to say, yeah, God is just so good, so good. He's an amazing God.
You made all things work together for my good.